But first, it's not every day you see lawmakers vote unanimously on a bill, but supporting domestic violence victims and survivors, that's bipartisan. A bill zooming through the State House aims to keep Ohio up to date with changing technology. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout tells us how lawmakers are trying to save lives.
He was waiting for her to come home.
After an Akron woman was killed, an investigator found a tracking device in her car, smaller than your palm. An Apple Airtag could be slipped into a purse, behind a license plate, or underneath a back bumper, which is what happened to a West Park woman.
I got the notification that an unknown device was tracking me and that the owner of the device could see my location.
And Ohio Domestic Violence Network's Mary O'Doherty says she has been seeing an increase in these cases.
We talk about how controlling domestic violence perpetrators are, and this is a really good way to control your victim.
Something troubling for her is that right now, tracking someone like this isn't a crime.
We haven't kept up with technology in terms of the public policy part of it.
But Senate Minority Leader Nikki Antonio proposed Senate Bill 100 to close this loophole by updating state stalking laws. It could make it a misdemeanor or a felony to put an electronic tracking device on someone else's property without their consent.
I really believe that we can save women's lives, as well as anybody who would be victimized by stalking.
There have been no public opponents to this bill, but Antonio did hear concerns from the private investigator community. She made some carve-outs for them, allowing for licensed PIs to still track. There are also exceptions for law enforcement, parents of minors, and caregivers for elderly adults. Still, both Antonio and O'Doherty think Ohio could be doing more to prevent domestic violence, but they believe this bill is a step in the right direction.
We think Senate Bill 100 has done a very good job balancing the needs of domestic violence survivors with the needs of everybody else to use technology.
This bill already passed the Senate unanimously and is making its way through the House. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trout reporting.
A similar bill was introduced in the State House last year. It didn't make it past its first committee hearing, though. Two women sued Apple late last year, claiming its AirTags put them at risk when their exes put them on their cars to track them. Since then, dozens more have joined that suit. Apple and Google say they are now teaming up to crack down on unauthorized tracking using devices that were supposed to help people find lost keys or luggage. The companies made a promise to set standards earlier this year and hope to release their plan by the end of the year.